Bum, 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 bum. How you doing? The village certainly seems busy. Did something happen? Did something happen? Come on, man. Get with it. I heard there was a fire at the orphanage. I saw all the kids go by crying. I feel bad for them. Yeah, well. Do 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 ba 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 ba. Last night I saw the eastern sky turn red, and the stars were hidden from view by the rising smoke. I sent young men from the village to combat the blaze, but alas, we couldn't save the orphanage. At least there is some small comfort to be found in the fact that no one was hurt. Are you hurt? Like that time Joshua masturbated on a judge's cookie and chopped up a chef's blueberry and burned a math teacher's lemon and smeared butter on a painter's trophy. What a jerk. Hate that character. Bum 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 bum. Everyone from the orphanage came over. They were all upset about something, though. I wonder what happened. Zach tore out of here last night when he found out about the fire. I suppose he's still trying to help out over there. He really is a very dependable person. Apparently so. Apparently he's not a useless SOB. I heard the kids crying upstairs. What in the world happened? Something unusual is going on. Oh, that's a Royal Academy uniform. Is your name Chloe by any chance? Yes, why do you ask? The children from the orphanage talk about you a great deal. They're all upstairs in the big room. You should go and see them whenever you get the chance. Oh, I will. Pardon me. Good times. Was everything destroyed in the fire at the orphanage? I went ahead and let the kids use my room. If you wouldn't mind, could you go and try and cheer them up a little? I mean, we could perform a Mitch and Barnes skit. That might cheer them up. How you doing? Matron, everyone. Miss Chloe! You came! Is anyone hurt? We're okay. I is okay. I is okay. Thank goodness. I'm glad you're here. Is that Estelle and Joshua I see with you? Nope. Yes. Since someone contacted the guild, we're investigating the incident and thought we'd stop by. I see. Thank you for taking the time. Investigating? You mean about the fire, right? Do you know who did it? Well, how to put it? Stella and Joshua exchanged awkward glances. Uh-oh, very, very awkward even. So, who's hungry? I missed breakfast, so I was thinking about getting some food. Missed breakfast? Adrian would be disgusted. Good boys and girls who join me will get some sweet treats. Treat style, even. Really? I just want some pudding. But... Come on, Clem. Huh? Quit griping and come on. Let's go downstairs, Miss Chloe. Okay. Good times. Whew, that was close. I really wouldn't want the little kids to hear about this. Indeed. Although I did get the feeling that Mary understands at least some of what's happening. Yes, isn't she great? I'm happy to have her around. Now, you were saying... I guess Mary's the smart one of the group. Please, tell me what you can. Thanks for your understanding. Okay, then. First, we checked out where the fire started. And it does appear that it was set deliberately by some pool expert. My suspicions were correct then. Some spaghetti bender purposely started the fire. I've always been very careful about fire, so I suspect it might be something like that. Do you have any idea who could have done this? Whoever was responsible must have had some kind of motivation. Motivation? I have no idea. We have no real money to speak of, nor has anyone ever borne a grudge against us. Who'd bear a grudge against an orphanage? Come on, man. Like, how evil can you be? So, it wasn't a robbery, and it wasn't for revenge. We have to acknowledge the possibility that someone did it just for fun. Did you happen to notice anything unusual leading up to or during the incident? Any strange people hanging around the orphanage, for instance? Yes, actually. Not during the daytime when you were there, but afterward. Though I can't imagine he would do something like this. You mean Ben? Mr. Ben McLaughlin? Who's he? While we were trying to escape from the burning building, the beams fell in and blocked our way through the entry hall. But then he showed up and helped us all get free. We owe him our lives. Really? Was he Manorian? Right after he helped us, he called the villagers over and left in the confusion. I asked the other villagers about him, but no one seemed to know anything. Sounds suspicious. Does it ever? If it was Stephen Hasty, I swear. What business would anyone have around the orphanage at such a late hour? Did you notice anything in particular about him? He was a man, maybe in his late 20s. Of course, since he's not 40, he's not a man, so you know how that goes. He also had brilliant silver hair. Silver hair? Silver hair? He had a troubled look about him, though, that made him seem far older than he looked. It was Sephiroth, didn't you know? I mean, what? I didn't say that. But he didn't strike me as a bad man. He sounds suspicious, but he did help you out. Doesn't sound like our guy to me. Joshua? What's with the goofy stare? Oh, it's nothing. Perhaps he was just a bracer who happened to pass by. I think Joshua may have an idea on who it could be. I think that we should disregard him as a suspect. Okay. Uh-oh. Pardon me. Oh, hi, Chloe. Where are the children? They're downstairs having some dessert. I wonder if it's cheesecake. That would be awesome. Matron Teresa, you have a guest. Hmm? Pardon my intrusion. Oh. Mayor Delmore. It's Mr. Receding Hairline. Oh, so the bracers I met yesterday are here as well. Jean's reputation for responding quickly is well earned. Now then. It's good to see you again, Matron Teresa. After I heard what happened, I came over as quickly as I could. I'm glad that you're safe. I heard when they called, he was actually masturbating. Fun fact. Thank you, Mayor. It's very kind of you to come by. I know you're a very busy man. Good times. Nonsense. It is my responsibility to look after all areas of the region. More to the point, those who did this must not be allowed to get away with it. Joseph always loved that place. Such an atrocity. Joseph? You mean Joseph Hahn? Allow me to express my most heartfelt condolences. Thank you. But I am sure that he would just be relieved that the children are alive and well. My sole regret is that all my mementos of him were lost to the fire. Mr. Hahn! Matron Teresa? Tell me, bracers, have you any thoughts on who might have done this? We've only just begun our investigation, so it's too early to say, sir. Fun fact, I hear Ron is still trying to get his keyboard back. Still to this day. It does look like it might have been done simply out of malice, however. I see. What a terrible thought. For something so heinous to happen in such a peaceful place. Pardon me, Mayor. It wasn't Gilbert, was it? Couldn't be. Or could it? What is it? Do you think that those people might have a hand in this? Whoa, hold up. Who do you mean by those people? You encountered them yesterday. The ruffians down in the warehouse district of Ruin. Oh, them. The gang members. I suppose it's possible. Pardon my bluntness, but what makes you suspect them? They've been openly defying the mayor for quite some time now. They certainly seem to get their kicks out of causing trouble for him. And since he and Matron Teresa are friends, Gilbert! Sir, wild speculation does no one any good. This is a dire offense. We must have no false accusations. My apologies, sir. That was foolish of me. I think it would be best to let the bracers identify and locate the ones responsible. Can I count on your help? Sure. Leave it to us. Leave it all to us! We will devote our full attention to it, sir. And then we'll help Ron find his keyboard. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, Matron Teresa, I do have one question to ask. What is it? What do you plan to do with the orphanage now? Rebuilding will take time, and a not inconsiderable amount of mira to complete. Honestly, I'm at a loss. We have a modest reserve of mira, but the cost will be phenomenal. Matron. I was afraid of that. Well, I have a proposal of sorts for you. What might that be? At the Dalmore Estate in Grancel, I have a villa. A Bob villa. It's only used for special occasions, so... What say you to having the children stay there for a little while? Oh. And of course, charging rent would be particularly boorish of me. You'd be welcome to stay there for as long as the rebuilding process takes. But there's no need for you to shoulder the burden of our troubles. But the villa sits unused. If you have misgivings, then I will grant you control of the grounds. Think of it as a well-deserved reward, if you will. Mayor? Like that time Barn gave himself a reward. May I have some time to think it over? Your offer is most generous, but I can barely process it with everything going on. Perfectly understandable. You should get some rest. I must be off as well. If you decide to accept, please feel free to contact me. I will. Thank you so very much. Let us go, Gilbert. Yes, sir. Well, that was nice of him, wasn't it? Wow. That was a shock. He's certainly the generous type, on par with Mayor Maybell. Indeed, particularly in light of his being a former noble. Noble style, even. What do you intend to do in regards to the mayor's office, Matron? Well, what do you think of the situation? Conventional wisdom dictates that you should accept it. However, once you've gone to Grancel... Oh, never mind me. You always were such a thoughtful child. It's alright. I want you to give me your honest opinion. The herb garden and the people I care about would be gone. So... And... With you and Joseph gone, I feel like all of my good memories will fade away. That's a shame. I'm sorry. I'm just being stupid and selfish. I share your feelings. The orphanage is home to my memories of him, as well as the children's memories. But though memories are precious, having a place to live is of the utmost importance. Yes, ma'am. I believe this will all be settled soon. Please, try to focus on tending to the campus festival for now. The children are really looking forward to it. Yes, ma'am. Estelle and Joshua. I wish I could be of more help, but I must leave the investigation in your hands. We will handle it, ma'am. We'll try to get some help from Nash Bridges. We're going to take the culprit down. You can count on it. Good times. It sure has turned into a royal mess. Where should we start the search? Maybe we should go to the guild and report back to Jean. Probably a good idea. We can figure out a plan of attack then. Sounds good to me. Something wrong? You look like something's bugging you. Oh, I'm sorry. My mind is just all over the place right now. Which is understandable. I know how you feel. By the way, Joseph was Matron Teresa's husband, right? Yes. He died several years ago. He got a game over screen, didn't you know? But he meant a great deal to me as well. I see. Wait, does that mean you're from the orphanage too? No. Nothing like that. He just did a huge favor for me a long time ago. We grew close again when I came to Ruin to attend the academy. Oh, I see. Excusez-moi. So, in other words, every time you came by to play, you ended up helping out, like part of the family. Yes. He was like a father to me, but the shock I experienced was nothing compared to that of the matron and the other children. But we managed somehow. Miss Chloe! Uh-oh. Mary! What's gotten you into such a hurry? Listen! Clem's gone! Uh-oh. Huh? You don't mean he's left Manoria? Can you give us some more details? Okay. After that old man showed up, Clem went upstairs. In a couple of minutes, he came back down all red in the face saying, "They're not getting away with this." Then he just ran off. I wonder who he meant. You don't suppose it's... The orphanage's arsonist, Mayor Dalmar and his steward, but for bonus BP, you want to say the gang at the warehouse? Yes, I believe it was the Ravens. He probably overheard what the steward said. Oh no! I hope he's not planning to go and find them himself. It can't be. I can't allow this. I have to find him at once. We'll come with you. If we hurry, we might be able to catch him before he gets to Ruin. Miss Chloe! Don't you worry. I'll bring him back safely. You just look after the other children, alright? Okay. Good luck! Thanks, General Pepper. Let's head back to Ruin. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Do-do-do-do-do. The fire at the orphanage was arson? That's terrible. How could someone do such a thing? I have to go and help out at Carla's later. Who would do such a thing? Rex offered them a room at the White Magnolia, which was of great help. In times of need, we must pull together. We will do whatever we can to help Matron Teresa and the orphans. Those poor orphans. Ba 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 ba. Is it true that someone set fire to the orphanage? There are some real lowlifes in this world. There sure are. By the looks of the weather, we should be able to take on the Crone Mountain soon. Our wait is paid off. I think Clem just ran out of here. I wonder what could be the matter. That kid's always doing something. I saw a boy from the orphanage go running by a little while ago. I wonder what happened. Please, find Clem. Clem didn't say anything since we were eating pudding. Pudding style. What got Clem all worked up? Says Daniel Garcia. Mary told me what happened. This is terrible. What an awful thing for him to overhear. Indeed. Little bastard. I beg of you, please find Clem and bring him back safely. I'll give it a shot. But no promises. That little boy from the orphanage was running like his life depended on it. I wonder what happened. It's a little worrisome. Didn't it, though? It must have taken a truly heartless individual to set fire to an orphanage. It's just not the kind of thing any human should be capable of. Whoever did it must be brought to justice. They must. We must finish what we have begun. I think Clem ran outside in a big hurry. I wonder if he did something bad and got Matron Teresa mad at him again. Not exactly, but...